Hello, good people. I've just been made aware of some very peculiar practices at Land Registry. I've been made aware that solicitor firms are given backhanders for people in Land Registry to turn a blind eye and to accept certain documentation that's not right when selling lands on behalf of receivers. Now, the first thing I want to say is that most of the staff at Land Registry that I deal with are excellent, honest, well-mannered, very helpful staff. I want to get that out there. Most of them, right? Most of the staff in Land Registry and in the Registry of Deeds are the most helpful, friendly staff, mannerly, well assist you in everything, right? But I have become aware that there are some staff in there and they're on the take. They're on the take from certain firms. Now, I can't confirm any of the names and I won't confirm any of the solicitor firms, even though I know who they are. But this video, and I want people to share this like wildfire, especially if you have anybody working in the civil service that may be working in Land Registry or know people working there. Because I'm trying to get people or to come to me with information and they will be rewarded. You know, we have a lot of investors who will reward whistleblowers in the banking system, in working for vulture funds, working for debt collection companies, right? But just this video is in particular about Land Registry and some very, very concerning practices. I've been made aware, and by the way, I will always protect my sources. Because you know I get a lot of information and I've never once shopped on anybody except Vincent Bourne, of course, but sure, he's the big burly man with a big head and he's easily 19 stone, okay? But I have been informed of some very serious fraudulent activity, and it has to do with applications by banks when they're pretending they're buying mortgages like vulture funds do. Told that some turn blind eyes, pull documents and shred them, and when they're accepting applications as well, turn a blind eye. You know, when it's clear on the documents, when it's very clear. Now remember this video, folks, because this video is become a moment in history at some stage in the new year. I'm just warning you, right? But they're told to turn a blind eye when certain documentation is right in front of them when an application at Land Registry has been made. And these people are being paid backhanders to do this while they're destroying people in this country and robbing them and defrauding them out of their homes on behalf of corrupt banks, corrupt receivers, and it's a very, very worrying situation. Now, like, I'm a one-man show and all this, folks, but you know, I need assistance and I need help as well. So, you know, I need to be protected. I need my back watched. That's why I insist, by the way, on people serving me summonses. Do not come to my home. Right? There's signs up there. Don't know what happened there, folks. The old gremlin's trying to cut me off. But I have signs on my home that you're not to come to my home because I don't know who's calling my house. Yesterday, 2 men called at my house and were intimidating my wife, said there's something to serve on me, right? And these people have all been told, don't call to my home, okay? You want to get in touch with me, phone me. Everybody knows my number. Or my email. My email is trysueme@gmail.com, right? Trysueme gmail.com. So folks, look, all I'm saying to you is we live in dangerous times in this country with this property war that's going on. And, you know, I always have to be careful of my security. So look, if you know anybody working in Land Registry that is willing to become a whistleblower, they will be well paid. I don't want anybody making up any shit, okay? God knows there's enough shit goes on in Land Registry that you come with the real stuff. And any information that I'm given and copies of stuff, right, that you have to sneak out as a whistleblower, get it to me and you will be well looked after. But I know what's going on, all right? So I'm only calling. And I will expose a lot of this next year, which is not very far away. So remember, this video will be very important. But I'm asking people, if you want to be rewarded in Land Registry, expose it. Become a private whistleblower to me. I'll protect you. I'll protect your name. I'll never reveal my sources. And you will be well looked after. All right, please share this video, folks, especially if you've got people working in the civil service who are honest people, okay? And, you know, this is why I keep calling for whistleblower legislation, for people to be protected, not the courts asking me to take videos down when I expose corruption. Absolutely ridiculous. That appeal can't come quick enough. And while I don't trust it too much in the Irish courts, at least I can get it to Europe quickly, because that's our last chance. And that's why I'm not a fan, by the way, of air exit and leaving Europe, for that reason alone, because we do not have independent